Welcome to Shuffle Footwork 101, the video where you'll learn how to dominate your footwork in shuffling like you just saw. Today we'll be using the T-step, so if you don't know this step yet, I recommend you to head to this video right here so you can get started in shuffling and then come back to this video and start mastering your footwork. The way I define footwork in shuffling is the change of the feet in any form or layer while remaining on the ground and hitting double tempo. When it comes to more advanced footwork, we can change these elements, but for now, let's stick to them. That means that steps that you might have seen, like the crisscross, the W step, the heel and toe, the scissors, fall under what should be considered footwork in shuffling. But I'm not going to teach those today. I'll have another video in my channel for them. The main tool I'm bringing you today, it's something that will empower you to create your own footwork ideas and patterns. So you'll be creating a shuffle style that will be very personal and unique to you because it'll be built through and from your own creative process. That means we won't have a horde of clones dancing shuffle exactly the same way, and you'll be differentiating yourself from the others. So that sounds good. So this tool mainly consists in chaining final positions from shuffle steps that we already know. So all the footwork positions we choose will already be part of our shuffling. Therefore, all the footwork we come up with will be very easy to throw in and blend with our shuffle. So now I'll be using the T-step only. As you already know, we can land in very different positions in the T-step, but I'm going to create this pattern with only 5 final positions. You'll know why 5 in just a moment, but as of right now, let's get started. So I'm going to do my 5 T-step positions. So I'm going to choose 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So those are my 5 T-step positions. So first one is here, the second one is here, the third one is here, more in the back, the fourth one it's here, and the fifth one it's here. You can choose the same pattern as I'm doing, or you can create your own right now. So you just do 5 different T-steps in 5 different positions each. And as I said before, footwork in shuffling is double tempo, so we need to be doing 2 hits per count with the same energy. So now instead of getting the knee up, we'll be removing this intermediate step and we'll go from the footwork positions, from the final positions we've done before, back to back every half count. So we'll be going directly from position 1 to position 2 to position 3 to position 4 and 5. And this is the pattern we've created from scratch. And to have a more shuffle-friendly motion while doing the footwork, we'll be adding an orientation shift to our feet every time we do a move, every time we do a half count. This is because when we shuffle, we're already doing this swivel. When we do the T-step, we're already doing this pivoting, this swiveling in the standing foot. So we'll be replicating that for both feet in every position we do. So if this is the one will be normal, then to the second, we'll pivot, we'll swivel, then in the third one, we'll do it again, and then in the fourth, clack, and in the fifth, clack. This way, you'll find that if you do this orientation shift, it'll be much easier for you to execute the footwork. But if you like the challenges, and if you want to keep it a little bit more difficult or do the pattern a little bit in a more different way, you can try to remain and keep the feet looking out. So it will be something like this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't pivoted, but I got the footwork and the pattern anyways. But you'll see with the swivel, it's just a little bit easier to execute. It's more like shuffle friendly, it's like what I like to call it. So keep it in mind. You can do both ways, and both ways are correct. So how are we going to put it in our shuffle rounds? What we'll do is finish an 8 count, and after this 8 count, in the first count next, we're going to do our first footwork position, and we'll chain that, the 5 of them, every half count, and in the 4th count we'll be doing 1 and 2 and 3. Now we have the 5 counts, we're on the 3rd count, and then in the 4th I'll finish with a regular T-step and 4. Okay, so that's how I'm structuring for this pattern right now. As you saw, we started in the 1st count and finished in the 3rd one. That's why I chose 5, because I wanted to start in the 1 and 2 and 3 and finish when the beat is kicking. You don't want to end your footwork patterns in the intermediate positions because it'll be a little bit more difficult to then continue and do the next step on beat. So when you create other footwork patterns of your own, shorter or longer, make sure you start on a count, on the 1st count, or when the beat is kicking, and have an odd number of positions. Let's repeat it one more time without music, and after that I will do it faster with music. So we'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now let's do it on beat and with music. So 5, 6, 7. That's a tool that can be used with different positions of a same step, or even mixing different positions from different steps. There's no limits to your creativity. So just start trying and start figuring your own patterns out. Everything you saw in this video is a small part of a 2-hour online shuffle workshop I'll be teaching this next Sunday, September 25th. So if you're interested in mastering your footwork in shuffling, I encourage you to check this class out, because I've prepared a lot of more exercises, more advanced tools to start being more creative and level up your footwork in shuffling. You can find this class clicking the link right here in the description below or in the first comment. And if you're late to the live class, no worries, because with the same link you'll be able to access the 2-hour recording, so you won't miss any of the information, exercises, tools, and everything I've prepared to level up your footwork. If it's the first time you're seeing one of my videos, my name is Marvik. I've been shuffling since 2014 and teaching it professionally since 2018. And this channel I cover many topics and teach a lot of different things about shuffling. So if you're into this, consider subscribing, because if you don't, your shuffling suddenly will start looking sloppy. And you don't want that. I wouldn't want that. So it's up to you. See you in the next video. Bye.